Hi, Lorrie Popow here.
I've come back from the 4th annual Pysanky at the Gardens, where we recorded several demonstrations from various egg artists. Because these were live events, the audio and video aren't studio quality, but I know you will still enjoy them very much.
And if anyone has any other questions, just yell them out.
Okay. We're here at Pysanky Gardens, and we're introducing a brand new egg stand. And Jennifer, would you like to tell us about it?
Thank you. Yes, so what I wanted for myself was an egg stand that I could use mainly to dry my cleaned and wicked eggshells, chicken eggshells, because when I'm in the kitchen there's limited space, and I also wanted something that would fold down, that I didn't have to store as a
Like the nail board.
Exactly.
jam.
And so I also thought, oh well, there's nothing like that, and I was using just like a cereal box with holes cut out of it, and it's just ugly. So I am a product designer by training, so I thought, hey, maybe there's a smarter way to do this. So I found out about laser cutting, which is what I used to get this done, and so I did a bunch of prototypes, and this is the first prototype I got produced. And what it is a flat pack. It's 8.5 by 11, so I could mail it to someone. It's very rigid. It's a 1/8.
Because of the holes, right?
It's rigid because of the way I've arranged the holes, but I also just wanted to arrange them in an interesting way so it doesn't look like just a board with holes in it. Because I also wanted it to be usable for craft sales or whatever, because you can fit 27 eggs in an 8.5 by 11 space, so that's pretty...
More than you could do with an egg carton.
Much more, yes. So, and
much
then,
prettier.
Thank you. So yeah, and I just wanted to add this happy egging thing because egging is just a word that cracks me up because I didn't know that I didn't know egg was a verb until like last year. So, so there's a smiling egg, and
Okay, show us how it stands up.
So how it works is all the legs are just the holes that were cut out for the stand, and I actually just taped them in because they're so loose they don't stay in. But I have all these notches here, and because this is 1.0, I wanted to just see what this is like first. So you just
1.0 meaning the first
version. So I wanted to get some made. I made a very small quantity and test it out and see what I needed to tweak before I actually went and got more made. So you really only need 4 feet to make the stand. So, but I've got these extra slots because I want to have adapters to do multi-levels later, and I also wanted to be able to configure the feet in this way or this way, depending on, like, if you have, if it's on your desk, like I keep mine on my egging table, and so I have all my clean, fresh, dried eggs there, and I just reach and go. So depending on what you want to use it for, I just have the extra flexibility.
And these holes are all for chicken size eggs.
That's right. You can put, I have small goose and also duck eggs on there.
There's some goose eggs.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So they hold it, but you wouldn't hold 27. And I'm hoping that if anyone has feedback of anything they're looking for, because I want to do tiered shelves that break down for craft fairs or whatever, so that you have some visual interest at your table. But I don't know what people want, so if anybody wants something, let me know and I can throw it in, because you don't need a minimum quantity, but I do have to design it. So
Jen, what is it's a composite material.
This is 1/8 inch birch plywood.
Okay, it is birch
Yeah,
plywood.
it's unfinished. So it is absorbent, so you're not, like, you don't use this to dry varnished eggs, obviously.
But we could varnish it if we
You can varnish
wanted.
if you like, you could paint it if you like. I like this look, but you could do, it's very basic, so.
I love it. And another thing that she designed out of the scraps on this thing, she had to do this whole big sheet, 51 by
34 or
something like that. So she was able to get 12 of these onto one, but she had some scraps. And this is the other thing that she came up with.
Okay, so the other thing,
it goes together so well.
around here, the UGS one. Oh, thank you. So the other thing that I wanted, this is all because I just couldn't find these things around. I had been stacking up books and papers to get it to be the right height with my pencil that I use, which is a Staedtler regular wooden pencil, to get it at exactly the right height so that when you do the vertical lines on the egg, you don't get that sort of bowed thing going. So I was just tired of always finding the right combination of books and paper to stack up, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool to have a little table that I don't have a workshop or any tools at home, so I thought, I'll just design one. So I also thought, what am I going to do with it when it's like not in use? I don't want it all another thing in my place.
Taking up more space.
I got no space, and I don't want stuff. So what I did was I got it this size so you can just sort of, now this is 1.0. I didn't know what I was doing when I did it. So the second version is going to have notches here so that you can lock it in so it won't come out this way.
Oh, okay.
So,
but even still, I didn't realize it fitted it in
yeah,
there.
it just doesn't take up any room. So it's basically just 2 pieces of birch ply again. These 2 are slotted. I like to just put it in like this, and it's very stable. So it is exactly the right height. And the other thing I do, which is weird, I don't know if anyone else does this, but I like to rest my hand on something when I'm egging, and this is just the right height because you're, under the magnifying glass. So that's what I.
A table, an armrest as well as a pencil.
That's it.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. And if anybody's interested, she's on Facebook, and she's wanting feedback. She sold all of the ones that she made already, so you'll be getting 102 version, right?
2.0.
2.0. Okay, okay.
Major product revision.
Okay, any questions?
Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel to get updates of new videos. Visit my website at lorriepopow.com. Hugs!